Anytime you're in a rural area, the big companies don't see that they can make any money with the rural areas, so we find out that it's just a different mindset. When we go back to Roosevelt days or back to the 30s when they initiated co-ops, it's helped develop the rural areas, both farming, ranching, or whatever aspect, even to the extent of recreation. We just see that there's a significant impact that it's had over the years. A lot of people moan and groan about some of the things Roosevelt did, but this is one of the things that was extremely positive. And of course, we wouldn't have had either one of the utilities without REA and without the organizations that have developed over the years, because it's pretty tough to get everybody in a rural community together, because we're talking wide spaces.
My stepfather's family settled here many years ago that's why the road is called Homestead Road, because they homesteaded on they homesteaded on government land.
You know, there was many years that this area had virtually no communications before it was started.
Yeah, I think it was very difficult. If you had emergencies, it was hard to contact people for help.
The only phone was at Myron and Patsy Ingalls' house, that block house, brick house that you passed that's on the south side of what's now 181.
We had a 9-party line, which was not much fun most of the time.
And if they weren't home, then you had to go on into Elfrida.
Back in the late 50s, early 60s, the Forest Service decided that they had now had a new technology. They were going to use radio for everything and then do away with all of the telephone lines. And of course, the little community that were probably 10 or 15 people that had crank telephones. And they, so some of the community people said, boy, we can't be without a phone. So my parents anyhow contacted our Senator Goldwater and Hayden at that time, and our representative, and they had a meeting with them in the Gadsden Hotel in Douglas, Arizona. This had to be in the early 60s. So from there, what the politicians did and what the local people did, I don't know, but ultimately we got an organization together that established the Valley Telephone.
It was a necessity, and I think that's what my family felt, that this was a necessity for the community and for it to grow and be a secure, safe place to be.
It is nice to have neighbors nearby that we can call. We're the oldest ones down here now, so it's good to have that phone. You can't do without it now.
And it was a real benefit to the community to be able to talk to your neighbors without having to ride a horse or drive a vehicle down to talk to them. So yeah, it was a real benefit to the area to be able to communicate not only locally but around the world.
It just made it so much better, about health, well-being. We could pool rides, and not everybody had to run up and down the road trying to figure out where you were and did you need help, and were you going to town, did you want help, It was just a much better communication, but it helped us thrive.
The co-op system has a significant impact in this area, because we're very remote, and we're just a long distance from anywhere, about 60 miles from Douglas, or 170 or 80 miles from Tucson, and it's just a long way from anywhere.
You never know what thing's going to work one day and not the next, or you never know with the storms and things or what happens, and you always feel like you're connected, because it's not much fun to live out where we do and feel like you're not connected.
But I still keep an old dial phone, because when the power goes out, with the new line, we have to have even with the old line, we had to have the old dial phone.
And being able to provide those communications to people and have them be a part of an organization that was able to do that.
If I would talk to someone who's just come into our community and they don't know what a cooperative is, I would explain it to them that you're not just paying a bill every month. This isn't just paying a bill. This is you're buying a share in this corporation.
It means being part of an organization that provides you a service. You're a member of a company that is providing you a service, so you have ownership of it.
You have a say-so. you have the opportunity to have your voice heard about your concerns, and they are listened to. Yeah, they are heard.
So you have a voice through your elected board members. So you have a voice. And I have been to VTC to express the concern, and people listen.
One of the benefits is that the owners, the subscribers or the people that are getting the benefits of electricity or telephone are owners of their co-op. Most people don't realize that they are owners, and as a result, they get the benefits of any profits that are made.
Yeah, each year the co-op will return what is called capital credits. That is money that is in excess of what they use for an operating expense, and it's returned back to the members.
What's not to like about capital credits? Everybody likes money, right? But you feel like it's your investment, so it's been worth it. It's been worth it, and to be investing in this company that you have a share in.
We appreciate that very much. And we've had that now, 73, that's when we came, so that's quite a few years.
We got capital credits, the income every year for the bill that we paid, and the development of the company, how it was doing, because it was always building, it was always productive.
And we have a pretty good system now. We have internet connections, we have some fiber, we have a lot of things that have a significant impact. It also allows the area to grow because we now have a lot of people that are very computer oriented that feel comfortable with our system.
It's nice to have the internet. Yeah.
In the bigger companies, you just don't have that sense of ownership and sense of camaraderie when you have something like this.
In a big company, who do you talk to? You talk to. You don't get to talk to anybody. Here, you get to talk to the people that are actually running these systems, and you get results.
Because you are an owner, you are a shareholder. They treat you with respect when you call in, and they're there to meet whatever your need is.
I'm happy with the co-op and plan to stay a member and plan to keep the landlines and the long distance. I know that sometimes that seems archaic, but it's valuable to us way out here.